right, you ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
That's epic, man.
Okay.
That's as good as it gets right there.
Yeah. Right?
This is a very serious hydraulic.
It's just a screw jack.
Yeah,
It's a very simple.
Okay.
Super simple.
So no,
very
no fluid.
Nope.
Okay, cool. So it's not a hydraulic. It's just a screw jack.
Yep.
What's the actual travel on the jack right now?
20 inches. It'll drop 20 inches.
Yeah. Would there be a way to extend that and make like a 48 or a 60-inch travel?
Everything is possible.
I love that attitude. That's my favorite answer. This is billet.
Yep.
Cool. And then CNC?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You doing this? This is yours? Are you the dude?
He's the guy that designed the
here? Yeah.
I love this Kelsey, dude. I got my set too.
It was my brain and his hands.
It was his brain. Hell yeah, dude.
Let me show you the other cool parts of this. Yeah, absolutely. So this is an 85-pound rack, right? If you have an 80-pound e-bike and you can't lift it onto your...
Yeah, we run Super 73.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you've got something that's heavy and I'm expecting you to lift this heavy rack, it doesn't work. So we built in this, which is a quick connect.
Oh.
So then you could actually hang this on the wall. This is about 42, 45 pounds. Okay, so you've got this. So here's the other cool part.
Oh. Okay. Anti-theft comes into play though.
Yeah.
What's the lockability?
Yeah, it's all water.
This hook locks up and then you key lock it.
Awesome.
So this is our patent pending. This is our proprietary stuff.
Awesome. Stoked to hear you've already got the patent in on it too. That's rad.
Yeah, what we're talking about is just messing with this mechanism to give you that up and down.
So I guess the question is for you is, depending on the use case, and even in this current configuration, is there a mandatory endpoint where, or can it be locked in at any place as it's telescoping up?
So we have a mandatory endpoint on it right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Because what, it'd be like a mandatory termination of the stroke, right?
Yeah.
Coming all the way back.
But it also, we safety pin it in.
Yeah, because you want to safety pin it.
Okay, can you do this here?
Well, currently we can't. No, so we could put another one here, put another one here, right? There's a lot of real estate out here. So that, yeah, you could do that. Actually, it's almost like we should do that, right?
Have a different lockout points.
Yeah.
So it could
But
be,
this is thick billet though, man. I mean, like at an 85-pound, and I mean, like obviously we're going to be incrementally increasing X, Y.
What's the objective by setting it at lower points? What's the goal?
To accommodate for clearance and tolerances off of rear gear carriers, tire carriers.
Well, I mean, we do. I mean, these do come in longer lengths, right?
Oh, okay.
So this Stinger,
Okay.
we can take this up. What did you say? You built one 16 inches. So this was out here. So that's how we solve for that.
Okay.
So yeah, like, so if that was your objective,
Yeah.
on our website now we sell them in 4 lengths.
Oh,
but
sick.
up to 12 inches. But we could go, if someone had a special case, we could go up deeper and just build this longer. So now this is mounting way out here.
And then, so what is this? Is this unibody piece? No, this is this is welded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that would be, in my mind, immediately what comes to mind, that's going to be the weak point of the potential of extending the weight out too far.
And frankly, welded steel is what they make, 16,000-pound trailer hitches out of. So that's a very, very strong piece right there. But steel is really the way to go on this. Currently, everything is made U.S. based.
Awesome.
And the whole rack weighs 85 pounds.
Combined.
Okay. Yes.
Gotcha.
And then, but this itself, we have a 240-pound limit on it.
Oh, 240. And what's your bike's weight?
They're 40.
40? I think 40.
48.
We have the smaller Super 73. We bought those because they fit in the back of our van.
They fit under the bed.
Yeah, under the bed.
It's only a 28-inch seat height.
Ideally, we want a rack because it limits us, right? And it's also a pain for him. It takes time to
I gotta drop front wheel and then drop them on fork mounts on L-track in the back. I mean,
it's worked.
Like 12 to 15 minutes to get the entire setup done. And it works, but it's a pain in the ass. And it's not great. However, this is
the best I've seen. This is very cool.
I love this. I love everything about it. I love its billet, and it's I also was sales marketing director for a metal fabricator that made these parts. I would like to. And so we made a lot of custom wakeboard towers and all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah. And so I get it. I understand what this is.
It's clear that you get it because a lot of people don't.
What is the price point here?
So for this, it's with 2 trays, it's $25.99.
Okay.
$600.
Yep.
No trays is $1,700.
Yep.
This is not a Me Too product. There's nothing else out there that's like this, right? So people are looking at it and they think, oh, it's a bike rack, and they're like, $2,600 for a bike rack? Screw that.
Yeah.
It's not a bike rack. It's a lifter. It's a lifting mechanism that you can put bikes on.
Okay.
So we're trying to
educate. And also maintain our build quality.
Right.
Because
absolutely.
it's like the way to solve for that is you just have to start cutting corners, and that's not the direction we want to go.
Don't do that. With that being said, the other obvious application for this is a Moto carrier.
Oh yeah.
And okay, so it's in the works. It's not, it's not there yet. Jetski carrier, huge, dude, huge. And so if you're able to bring those 3 things in, and this unit right here is able to carry the brunt of the cost breakdown ratio, and then these become the more affordable pieces. If you can get these down into like the 500 to 800 range, you're stoked. And so if people are buying the carrier, the stinger, the locks, the lifter, and that's the bulk of the price, and then these become the interchangeable swap out pieces that are less financial lift. Yeah, dudes, you strap in because you're on a rocket ship. Yeah. Straight up. Because if you're able to make that happen and you're able to not sacrifice quality and you're able to get this to carry the brunt of the weight, pun intended, you're gonna be in a really sweet spot. So it's I practice that night in the mirror when nobody's looking. So but guys, I think that this is awesome, and honestly too, I think that this is like a SEMA Design Award contender in the next 5 years for sure. When it comes to the Sprinter game, everything's $2,000.
Yeah.
You want trim for your floor? $2,000. You want mats for your floor? $2,000. You want a galley? It's $4,000. You know what I mean? So I think Sprinter owners are, unfortunately, we have to be conditioned into paying those prices, and a lot of times it's horseshit, right? However, with this, there is a discernible and noticeable difference in the quality here. And obviously I came up and was like, oh, billet, you know, like you can see it. And then also too, love the actual hardware. Now, a question regarding the hardware, I'm seeing lots of size variants here. Is there any way to streamline these and uniform them up? Because having to swap multiple bits.
So there's only 3 sizes.
That's kind of a lot.
There's 12. Well, but it's all bike sizes.
Okay.
So if you have a park tool, you should be able to take this apart, except for these big guys. And I don't want you taking these apart to begin with. These are all M12s, and trying to make those. Don't touch those. But the M8s, everything on there is M8.
Okay.
And there's 1 or 2 M6s, but again, the M6s are stuff you shouldn't be touching.
Okay.
Yeah, I come from manufacturing, motorcycles, and overland. Basically trying to make things so that if you're out in the woods and heaven forbid something breaks or a screw falls out, you can take your bike tool and go, oh shit, wait, I don't need this screw. There we go.
Totally.
Got it. You know.
And so here's a fun little play for you too then, if that's where your head's at. Like, drill out anywhere that's not structurally integral and stuff it with 3 or 6 replacements.
We thought about building just a little
in case you get in a jam.
A little tray, like a little box tray where you could store your wheel straps and a tool. And it just sits in here. So you all got.
So check this out. Here's another freebie: is take this, strip the bike racks, and do a gear carrier. Right. So large tray. But I'm talking way bigger. Like the width of the beam of the vehicle, right? And then make it billet, make it sick, powder coated, like do the whole thing. And then you got your generator on there. You got 2 jerry cans on there. You got like a full stack of firewood on there with L-track attachment mounting points, straps over the top. Like, send it. You know what I mean? And do it that way. And then when you, like, in your mind's eye, you visualize it on the back of this with the bat wing, with the rack, everything's black, completely loaded out. Like, dude, it looks nasty. And then you've got auxiliary products too. Like, you've got the
the soft shell
Yep.
protector case, and then it's lockable and it's Kevlar, and like sell that super high quality brand story all the way across the board. And like, dude, fuck, you're gonna
So
see.
you-
Is he looking for a job?
I know.
Totally.
I was like,
Where are you guys based
no.
out of? California?
Yeah, Northern California.
All right, okay.
Where are you guys?
Portland.
Awesome.
Oh, Portland.
Really what it comes down to is I'm looking for brands and products that I align with and I'm passionate about and stoked on, and this is a product story that it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's fantastic. I think you guys hit it on the head. And
We're just bringing this to market.
Just bringing this to market. Awesome.
I used to have a Ducati parts brand.
Oh, sick.
That's where I own a machine shop. And,
sick.
And then there's a camper company that I founded.
You guys are cool. So. This is sick.
Mr. T. Hauser.
Perfect.
Not Thomas.
Zach, nice to meet you, sir. Absolutely. Guys, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah.